Yeah, very proud to win the minor premiership. It's not an easy thing to win. Regular season, 24 rounds. It's a tough competition. One of the toughest physical contact sport sort of competitions in the world, and to finish on top after 24 rounds is quality sort of moment for the players and the club.
How much of a look did you look at the points differential between you and Melbourne coming in?
Oh, you have to know that. Like, that's the job of a coach. Our job was to win today, to finish in the top two. That was our job. And if we were on song today, there was a chance of getting the minor premiership, and you had to know the result there as well, and the points difference. We didn't talk about it as a team. I'm sure I just asked them, some of the players would have known that. They would have looked and they would have seen it, but they knew we weren't going to talk about it. We were just going to play our football, and then when we did get to that point, they knew what to do as well. So there was no discussion about it. It was, we wanted to win the game, and then but that's smart footballers. The reason you don't talk about it is it creates, because you've got to win by 27 points, or 26 points would have done it with a low enough defensive score. That's what we needed to know as a coach. If we talked about it, it would have put their sights on something, scoring points and something past that. But if we defended well and attacked physically, the points would come, and then we would start talking about it. I knew these guys would have looked at it, but it wouldn't. If we talked about it, it would have been getting the cart before the horse.
Is enough prominence given to the minor premiership to be on top after 25 brilliant rounds?
It's just the way of our competition. Like, it's not like I walked out on the field and the players. There's an inner pride that we have about doing that, because we know how hard it is. And it's not only winning games, it's actually not losing poorly. For and against is so important. So you've actually got to be a really well-controlled team over the course of the season. But in the end, we know what our competition looks like, and it's just about to start. And that's the way that our competition's set up. But that doesn't mean we don't want to win as many games as we can along the way.
How special is it that happened on the night that you're the most caps Roosters coach?
Yeah, I didn't. Not really. not much, because I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's really nice. But we only came into this year to do one thing, and we've put ourselves in a good position to do it.
Is it where the improvements? There was a good win against the Broncos last week. Where do you think the improvements was?
Probably a calmer, clearer style of footy tonight. We went about our task in some good areas. I thought our defence was well set up early on. It was strong, and then players just did their role. They knew their role. I thought our bench had a really big impact on the game as well. I thought the starters were good, but then I thought Zane Tedovano and Matto and Victor really controlled that middle part of the field as well.
Just sound anonymous one. I think all back five, all your 8 tries, and play back five.
Okay. Yeah. Look, that's the rewards of a lot of work. I know that they'll get some raps about that, but it's 17 guys set that up, and I didn't even know that.
You mentioned that the competition starts again now. What's the key to getting this point in good health and in good form? How do you do that? Because it's almost like the Melbourne Cup preparation, getting it at the time as well.
Yeah, it's about your whole staff and players. It's a mindset of these guys. So they've been talking about this, about getting prepped for a while now. So there's a real focus about the way that they prepare. They know what it takes, and also our staff know what it takes to prepare the guys and focus on that. So and that continues. It's happening right now.
Robbo, can you talk us about Joey Manu? It's like he's the last few weeks he pulled over a few blokes in high school against the Broncos.
Yep.
Last week he was phenomenal. Tonight, what's he getting right now?
Everything, I think. He's putting his game together. He's really improved as he's been consistent in his life since he's been with us at 16. He's a good quality kid when he came, and now the man's coming out in him, and you can see that on the field. But the package that he's putting together, the way that he works on his game's coming out.
What was the talk on the field like when you guys started getting the roll on? Like the minor premiership come up at all?
Yeah, no, it didn't come up in conversation, but we did know. I think a few of us there, the leaders, especially when the ball was going out, we wanted to pack the scrum pretty quick when we knew we had a roll on there. But yeah, it was in the back of our minds there, so we managed it pretty good, I think.
And how's your body been? You back up at the end there?
Yeah, look, it's fine. You know, a bit of a carrying on a bit, but no, I just got a little bit of a bang just on my lower back. It was pretty sore, but yeah, I think that's why I come off here. I have to ask the coach.
What last night during the Melbourne game, what was the boys' group chat like?
No, none at all. No. Even through the week, we didn't chat about it once, and I didn't have one conversation with any of the players about it. So, like Robbo was saying, it was just about us over the last couple of weeks. We haven't got the footy that we wanted to get on, so that was first and foremost for us, is to fix that up leading into the finals. And I thought we done that okay. We'd done that really well, and then once we got into the game, it was a reality sort of thing, and then we chat about it on the field.
Probably Lauren and America, you played Cronulla.
Yeah.
What are your impressions of them?
Yeah, I think they've, I'd say they'd be happy with the way they've been playing and their footy. I need to go back and do I've been watching their games. Now I need to go back and study their games, look a bit closer.
Blake got his 100th career try. I know he's
Oh, he did, yeah.
to Eels, but I think it's the team or 8 Eels make for you. What is it about? Why is he such a successful on that wing, and what makes it a great wing?
Well, he's a physical specimen. The way that the size of him and how strong he is and powerful he is. If you see him lift in the gym, he's very strong and very powerful. And he's matured in his game. He knows his game. He knows his role with us, and he knows how to use his physical strength in the game of footy. So there's a really good balance between, the powerful sort of backfield carries but subtleties in movement, and also the speed that he can produce. So it's come out well.
You guys have been in this position a couple of times the last couple of years. How is this group different to the previous years?
Look, it's pretty clear that we've worked hard to get into this position with this group of guys. You know, it's caused some pain, but there's just a trust that they have with each other, and a belief that they have, and a calmness that they have in knowing each other really well. And now it's time to prove it. We need to go out there and prove it, and it needs to start next week.
Cronulla's had a few adverse headlines. Do you think they'll be distracted by what's happened off the field over the last week?
To be honest, Adrian, that's up to them. That's insignificant to me. That's up to them. I'm not going to guess on how they're feeling about stuff. Thank you.